The biggest art show of them all has just opened its doors for the 54th time. Beautiful and puzzling, outspoken and elusive, the Biennale offers visitors a world of impressions and experiences in one of the most beautiful cities. Arts.21 looks at this year's highlights. We tell the moving story of the prize-winning German pavilion, examine how conflict and natural disasters affect art, and we check out the festival's choreographic offerings. But first, to the pavilions.
A woman is running in place and the wheels turn noisily. The tank-turned-treadmill stands in front of the US pavilion. The installation by Jennifer Alora and Guillermo Calzadilla is a sculpture and performance art. It's an attention grabber and a political statement. The Swiss pavilion also features an artist who sees his work as explicitly political. Thomas Hirschhorn's installation is an exploration of contemporary consumer culture. Art figures as a form of material and informational excess and of protest. Many of the works in the main exhibition area, the Giardini, are equally incisive. Other installations create worlds of their own. France has selected a big name for its pavilion, Christian Boltanski, whose work deals with the theme of chance. Photographs of babies pass through scaffolding made of steel. Every few minutes, a buzzer sounds and one baby's photo is projected onto a monitor. A random selection. But chance can make the difference between life and death.
The idea behind this work was that my existence depends entirely on the moment of my conception. Only 1 second later I might have become a girl, or someone completely different. What I am now is entirely a matter of chance, and of the second in which my parents conceived me.
The British Pavilion has already turned out to be one of the Biennale's star attractions. Visitors have been queuing for up to 3 hours to enter another world. The installation is a reconstruction of a Turkish residential building, with narrow passageways leading into rooms that appear to have been abandoned just moments earlier. Photographs hang from the ceiling of an empty bedroom. Is it the darkroom of an absent photographer? And then steps leading to nowhere.
In the Giardini, anything you do on the exterior just becomes like a theme parkish sort of gesture. So a guy veered violently away from that sort of like and decided to sort of like interiorize something, to try and make something which could almost become a refuge or to transport you out of the actual setting of the Giardini somehow.
Were the residents forced to flee? The house evokes stories that haven't been told.
So the viewer then sort of like potentially sort of rereads the work sort of like in their memories at different points in their life somehow, and merging with the kind of different histories that perhaps they've had, or possible histories in the future that they will have.
It took Mike Nelson 3 months to create this structure within a structure. The British Pavilion had to be almost gutted. Certainly one of the most labour-intensive installations at the Biennale. Leaving the Giardini, we head to the Arsenale, the city's old shipyards, which have now been transformed into an art venue. The Turkish pavilion there features a sculptural installation by Ayşe Erkmen. The artist from Istanbul is known for works that engage with the location at which they're shown. Drawing on the complex relationship of Venice with water, her installation is a purification unit that returns clean drinking water to the canal.
When we think of Venice, it's all about water. And I come from a city from water. So water for me is a very important thing. When I see an exhibition space that is close to water or that's related to water, it's unavoidable for me. I feel that it's urgently necessary that I work with water.
Everyone agrees it's about to explode, the title of the Indian Pavilion. This is India's first official pavilion at the Biennale, even though art from the subcontinent has been booming internationally over the past decade. The curator of the pavilion invited emerging artists to showcase India's vibrant contemporary art scene.
What I would like to present here is a very different set of positions. Not kitsch, not the very well-known names, but people who have strong critical acclaim, whose practices are intense and self-questioning, and who really deserve to be seen in a far wider context.
Gigi Scaria is a multimedia artist whose work often addresses the explosive growth of Indian megacities. At the Biennale, visitors ride a lift with a backlit video projection that offers a symbolic journey through Delhi, through history, and through social hierarchies. It's all part of India's self-assured debut performance. The pavilion explores what it means to be Indian today, rather than looking backwards.
In that strategy, we don't reach anywhere. We've been making interesting art, contemporary ones with the contemporary language. So I think it has to be acknowledged, rather than, you see some crafts from India all the time,
The 54th Biennale, from ironic to gaudy to dramatic. Art in all its many facets.